What's up, everybody? So better late than never for this one. I think we are going on 3 weeks after the Memphis race. But I said I was going to do a little race recap, so here we go. Pretty limited on the footage. I'm pretty much solely relying on, actually just entirely relying on the live feed that Facebook put out there. And as long as it's educational, I am pretty sure I'm able to use it. So here we go. Here is a race course preview of Memphis so you guys can use in the future. And a few other videos of me and my competitors. My goal is to get out hard and hopefully get a gap and kind of just make everyone else do the same kind of work that I was doing. And you could see once I got some clear water, it was a little easier to get more of a gap. Because when people are sitting on each other's shoulders, they slow each other down, and thankfully I only had a few people on my feet that I was able to shake. So we're at the first turn buoy here, and I don't know what I was doing. I just thought I would save myself, a tenth of a second and cut under it a little. And my arm just got caught in the rope, so that was kind of a stupid move, but it's whatever. And here you can kind of tell I got a good gap. We're at the far end of the course, 16, 17 minutes in. And just kind of tempo pace right now, just kind of making sure I'm relaxed when I can get to my bike in 5 more minutes. Out of the water and super long transition coming, probably a quarter mile. I kind of knew I had no chance of staying away from the likes of Ben Hoffman and Bradley Weiss on the bike. And then if there was a big group like there was at Maine, then there's even less of a chance to stay away. So the idea was to get on the bike, get my shoes all sorted, make sure they're tight enough, legs are starting to get warmed up by the time they catch me. And I'd say I kind of nailed that perfectly. It wasn't until I think 10 miles in that they caught me, and I have a little clip of that. But for the first 10 miles, I kind of had the Facebook Live people to myself and got the legs nice and warmed up. As you can tell, super rainy. I ditched the visor in transition because I knew there was just no chance of that being useful. Got a lot of work on my TT position to do. Also, big thanks to Fast Splits. Those wheels are rentals and they make a big difference. You can see I already lost my water bottle. I really need to figure that out. Yep, 56 minutes in. So 30 minutes after the swim. Elliot Bach, it looks like, made the pass. And there was that pothole. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to take out my front wheel. And I really didn't know what to do here. The slotting in rule, I forget, like if you get past, if I can just jump right on him. So I ended up looking back a few times and deciding I'll just, jump on his wheel. I was, feeling good. I knew they were coming, so I didn't go hard for those first 10 miles. I think one more person passes me and I sit into slot into third. I don't know if that was legal, but I need to look at those rules because no one passed me. I just was slowing up and no one decided to pass me. Now we jumped kind of far forward, hour 34 in. A few people made moves. Bradley Weiss made a move. And Ben Hoffman here on the bottom right. That front wheel looks sick. I think those two are off the front. And I think Andre Lopez comes and makes a pull. So really just a group of 9 the whole time. And a few people made moves. I think just those 3. But other than that, it was just, a big group all together. I think we averaged 27 miles an hour. And there was a lot of slinking, slinking is what I call it, just going, you spread out going down the hill, more than 12 meters a little bit, and then you come together going up hills, and you kind of have to sit up and hit your brakes, which really sucks. All right, coming in transition, I fell back a little further than I would have liked. I should have sat in 4th for the whole time. Came in 7th, 1 minute and 2 seconds down. Complicated run course, a little flat section, and then some hills. That really took the legs out of me. So kind of here, this is in ITU, the start of the run can really make or break your race. And Unfortunately, I was treating it like an ITU race. I saw Jason go up the road, and I was like, I can't let him go. So I went out pretty hot, probably a little too fast. But I knew if I let him go, there was no catching him. So you can see here, he's still running real strong, and I'm in the back there. And that gap just continued to grow and grow. I felt pretty good, but I knew that if I tried to go with him, that it would have been bad. I mean, it ended up, I kind of fell apart a little. Here's Bradley passing me second lap on the flat section around the lake. And it was a good move. He put a little surge in, and I was just kind of in survival mode, which is never where I want to be. But with 5 miles to go and the hilly part of the course left, I just needed to hold it together. And then, yeah, there's not much footage of the rest of the race. I wasn't in the lead anymore, so that's all I got for you. But fun course in Memphis, super rainy, and I went for it. Yeah, really happy with how I put myself out there. Jason and Bradley raced very well, and can't wait for the next time I can do a long course race. Splits 4:55, 5:05, 5:19, and that does not include the sprinting in and out of transition until I could start my watch. But happy with third and back-to-back podiums. Overall, really happy with the third place again. My second ever 70.3. I had a minute going into the bike, and then I had the third fastest run with some mistakes going out a little too fast, but live and learn, and on to the next one.